What up, Fight World? Fight fans? It's your boy Stonebone Boxing here, dropping another video. This video is going to be about Canelo Kovalev, which I think should be a pretty good fight. You know, today is Saturday, November 2nd, and this is their fight on Dazn. It should be a good fight for while it lasts. I think everyone is probably picking Canelo because of the way that the yard fight went and the belief that like Andre Ward has stopped him and Aleta Alvarez stopped him. So now they want to say, oh, Canelo is going to be able to do it. But you got to remember, Andre Ward is a 6 foot tall man that was 168 moving to 175. Canelo is a 5'8" man moving from 160 or one. He never really fought at 160 anyway. He was always at Canelo weights at 59, 58, and all of that to avoid being considered a middleweight. So Kovalev is the bigger man. He's taller, longer arms, the harder puncher. So as far as just the tail of the tape, it would favor Kovalev. But when you're talking maybe boxing skill and IQ and speed, you would go to Canelo. So I pretty much think it's what you value more that would determine that fight. If you think the bigger guy is the better guy, you will favor Kovalev. But if you favor a skilled boxer over, maybe a harder puncher, you're going to take Canelo. I know we got weight classes for a reason, and the size difference is real. That's a big difference. So that's what I really want to see is how can Canelo get on the inside, get around Kovalev's jab, and deal with the strength that's going to come. So, like he couldn't stop a Daniel Jacobs or a Laura, some of those guys who are decent boxers. Well, Laura's a great boxer, not a good puncher. Doesn't really have any power. So, but that was a little bit a while ago. So maybe Canelo has gotten more efficient at cutting off the ring and different things like that. But just go back to the Danny Jacobs fight. He couldn't get Danny Jacobs out of there, and Danny Jacobs is not a huge. Well, he's a big guy, but he's not a Kovalev size. He's a 160 pounder. So he couldn't get him out of there. I'm not sure his power is going to be able to go all the way up to 175 and knock out a Kovalev. If Kovalev loses by KO, it'd be because of lack of training, lack of stamina, something that Kovalev didn't do right. Maybe getting drunk in a training camp like his old trainer said. But I'm thinking it should be a decent fight. I'm probably going to pick Canelo in this fight. I'm not going to go with a stoppage. I'm going to go maybe unanimous decision. I can see Canelo outpointing him, using head movement and forcing Kovalev to have to come after him. So where he can counter punch, move off the back foot, turn, and use some of his boxing skills. He's a smaller guy, so he's going to have to apply his speed with his size and take advantage of the parts where he can get inside and it would be Kovalev would be maybe too long to get off a good shot. So that's where he would be able to try to work on the inside on some good body work. So I'm gonna see. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. So if you don't got Dazn, you better find your stream or you download Dazn, or somebody gonna be probably streaming it on Facebook or Instagram or something. So y'all probably be able to see it on a stream somewhere. But like I said, I'm gonna pick Kovalev in this fight. I know all of the chatter's been going around about Oscar Delahoya and is he leaving Golden Boy? He want to promote himself. Pretty sure he want to promote himself. He's dealing with a unstable person like Oscar Delahoya as his promoter. Of course he want to promote himself. Shit, he could have his fucking brother come to the press conference drunk if he wanted to. So. And also, Oscar has he's being sued, claiming that he sexually assaulted a woman with his fist. So, it's a mess. And Canelo has been losing steam and he's losing height. Is the Canelo train slowing down? I don't think it's slowing down. I just think his access has been restricted to the zone. So he went from doing a million pay-per-view buys every or twice a year to fighting on his own, and people don't even know when it's fighting. So I don't think he's lost his popularity. I just think the dynamics have changed, and they put him on the app to where he's not getting nearly as many views. It's not getting publicized. If I don't have the zone, I don't get the zone content. I might see certain zone content on YouTube, but I don't. I rarely see Canelo commercials or any. I see one commercial, and for the zone, and it has all of a minute promoting the whole boxing season, not promoting a fight. So I'm gonna go with Canelo on this fight. I'm gonna think the speed, the movement is gonna be a lot for Kovalev to deal with. So I'll say about a 7-5, somewhere around about a 7-5. So maybe 8-4 if Canelo can start fast and do like he usually does, which his fighter spurts, wait towards the end of the round and try to fight in the spurt to win a round. So I can see it. Plus, remember in the Mayweather fight, Mayweather watched them every round and one person had it a draw. So I don't see Canelo losing on cards anyway. But I'm saying just like if I would have scored a fight, I'm thinking I'm going to be scoring an 8-4, a 7-5 type fight. So that's pretty much how I'm feeling about the Canelo Kovalev. I wish he would have stayed there and fought a Charlo or fucking Andre or any of these guys that he's ducking in his own weight class. He's chasing an alcoholic older guy that's been knocked out 2 times with 3 losses. When you got undefeated champions in your division, if you want to make, that's why he's getting criticized by Morales and Chavez Jr. and all these guys, because he's being too picky. It's okay to be picky, but he's picking just like, it's okay jumping from different weight classes, but you're not really challenging the best at weight classes. You're just jumping around for belts to fight at a weight class to say I had a belt. I mean, there's fucking 8, there's 4 champions, and then there's all these silver champions and interim champions and super worlds and world titles. So it just doesn't mean nothing to get a title in a different weight class. Are you going after the main guys getting the main belts? That's what we're talking about. Are you becoming undisputed? Are you unifying any of these divisions? So I understand he did unify 160, but look, he dropped the belt immediately to not fight Derevchenko, and then Gennady get a belt he used to have back that he shouldn't have. So I don't really want to see Golovkin Kovalev 3. Golovkin Canelo 3, but I'm pretty sure the zone is gonna make that happen. They paid Gennady all this money. They paid Canelo all this money. Think these guys are not gonna be able to not fight each other? So it is what it is, man. We just gonna, this be one we'll sit back and observe and see, see what Canelo can bring to a guy that big. So I can see Kovalev easily hitting Canelo with something that hurt him, and that could force Canelo to basically box that whole fight and not show much aggression. So I don't know. And then he's a franchise champion thing. That was just a way to duck Jamel Charlo. So I don't know. We just got to see what's going to happen after this fight if he does win. Is he going to go down and fight Andrade or a Charlo? Or is he going to stay at 175 or 168? There's just so much speculation about what he's going to do and where he's going to be that we're not even putting pressure on who he should fight. We're worried about what division he's going to fight in. How about you fighting the division you belong? 160 and fight these Charlos, fight Andre, fight or 68, fight fucking I guess no, well, I guess it can be Billy Joe Saunders now, huh? Maybe that's who it's probably gonna be. Canelo and Saunders next. Mark my word, Canelo versus Saunders, 168. That's the next fight. So, all right, Fight World, man. It's your boy Storm on Boxing. I just wanted to come holler at y'all a little bit about this Canelo Kovalev fight tonight. So, if y'all ain't out in the streets, man, and you sitting back bored at the crib on a Saturday night, I'm gonna peep that out, man. And I might come back with a post fight and see, try to get some feedback from some of the fans and see what they thought about the fight. And we'll go from there, though. So, man, y'all have a black-tastic day, as we say, man. And burn you one good, man. It's your boy Storm Boxing, and I'm out.